Hello， 大家好，我的老公。
Morning， 早上好。
我家的傻狗，狗呢，在这边，带它出去溜达溜达。I'm gonna tell everybody what you've been doing, yeah?
Yes.
So basically, Hugo out
You
of
can say in
nowhere
Chinese.
decided to stop smoking. Can I?
Yeah.
But then you won't understand what I'm saying, right? Then you'll feel, oh, what are you talking about, right? So he decided to stop smoking. I didn't pressure him, actually. I've been telling him smoking is not good for him for years, but he never wanted to stop. But suddenly one day he said, okay, I'm gonna stop smoking. So next day, no smoking, no cigarette anymore. And I was thinking, I was wondering how long this is gonna last, yeah? So I said to him, I think it's gonna last a few hours and then you just go back to smoking. I think he took it as a challenge and then he didn't smoke for 2 days. Oh my God. It's like living with a menopausal mother. Irritable.
Okay, I'm smiling now because I had one cigarette this morning.
Why did you bring? I was gonna go there for the storytelling.
Okay, go on.
Irritable as shit. Any little things, no patience at all. Don't want to talk to me. Don't want to talk to the dog. Don't want to talk to the mother. Don't want to talk to nobody. Yeah. Eating like a pig. Well, eat anything we have at home, basically, right? Craving the sugars, and then he's putting on weight. In 2 days, I can see it visibly. Yeah. What else is the symptoms? Oh, cannot sleep at night. So miserable. I don't know if these are all real physiological symptoms or it's just his mental states that created because he's attached to the nicotine, to the cigarette. And then there's a habit as well. Every time after he finish a meal, he'll have a shot of espresso and then he'll smoke a cigarette. And every day, every meal, and in the morning as well, yeah, sometimes in the afternoon. So he missed that habit of being able to smoke a cigarette and drinking a coffee at the same time. I don't know what it is, but it's fucked up. And then last night he couldn't sleep and I had to sleep in Mamacita's bedroom.
In the mama's room.
In the mama's room. And then it's like a spare second bedroom. And then I heard him brushing teeth. And I was thinking, the fucker smokes cigarette because
But I haven't.
Otherwise, why would you be brushing your teeth in the middle of the night?
Because
Were you eating?
I ate half of the box of hummus that Lynn did earlier on.
I made him a box of hummus. So he ate them all last night. Oh my God. And this morning I woke up, basically the dog woke me up and he came into the bedroom and I said to him, did you smoke last night? And he was like, no, I didn't. But I smoked this morning. So the fucking cigarette this morning. Right? So I guess the stop quit smoking operation is officially over after 2.5 days. Everything goes back to normal.
Maybe not back to full normal,
but if I really think about it, I'd rather put up with the bitch I was living with for the past 2.5 days than him to carry on smoking the way he was smoking, because he was smoking a lot, a pack a day, and we're not really doing anything, that deserves this amount of smoking. His mother was very happy. He said he was gonna stop, but I think it's best. Sometimes there are things you want to do. Just by telling other people you're doing it, puts a lot of pressure on you. It's better just do it quietly. And then over time, people around you will notice. And then you don't have the pressure. That's my method.
Yeah, the thing is that emotionally and psychologically, it's very difficult to explain.
And by the way, my father quit smoking the second day that he had a stroke. So I think it's really, and he smoked for many years as well, and it was very difficult for him to stop, and he never considered smoking. But I think it's just the physical shock of having that illness, it just put him off smoking permanently. He never wanted to smoke a cigarette again. So I think, you know, it's depending on what you go through in life. If you're like him, at the moment he's healthy, relatively young, and then he doesn't have any motivation to stop smoking. But his mother also stopped smoking at 60 years or 50 years of age. Also today stopped, and then that's it, never a cigarette again. My grandfather was the same thing, but my grandfather also had a scare. He had the body check, was there annual check in the hospital, and then they found out a shadow on his lung, and he thought it was cancer. So he stopped smoking the next day, and then the shadow actually turned out to be what was it? Some inflammation in the lung, and then it disappeared very quickly after he stopped smoking. But he never smoked again after that because it's not worth it. So you know, it depends. Guys out there who smokes would probably understand what he's going through, or anybody who's tried to stop smoking. But I don't give a shit. I want him to stop smoking. It's not gonna happen.
Trial and error.
Trial and error.